What's up? I'm Anthony. There's a popular phrase that I'm uncertain about. It's the saying, everything happens for a reason. I hear it a lot, and I know that when people say it, they're trying to be helpful, positive, trying to look at the good in a bad situation. There's an implication behind it that God is in total control. That no matter how bad something looks on the surface, there's actually a divine purpose for it. But this ideology, as well-meaning as it may be, is often very dangerous. When people believe that everything happens for a reason, they can take any event, no matter how horrible or unjust, and frame it to fit into their belief system. Like Minister Kevin Swanson, for example, a right-winged Christian leader who claims that natural disasters such as the recent hurricanes aren't tragedies, but rather are God's way of punishing those cities for their acceptance of gays and general sexual immorality. When he sees the death and destruction that these storms have caused, he and his flock sleep well. They believe everything happens for a reason. This is him speaking in 2015.
Leviticus 20:13 calls for the death penalty for homosexuals. Romans chapter 1 verse 32, the Apostle Paul does say that homosexuals are worthy of death. His words, not mine. And I am not ashamed of the gospel of Jesus Christ. And I am willing to go to jail for standing on the truth of the Word of God.
In 2016, this happened.
Breaking news out of Orlando, the terror attack on a gay nightclub. Right now, at least 20 are dead. More than 40 have been taken to a local hospital.
Do you imagine the massacre in Orlando upset this man of God? Why would it? He clearly believes everything happens for a reason. Now, Minister Swanson isn't unique. His ability to prop up horrendous events as having a reason isn't exclusive to his faith or his race or his political leanings. He's just the example that I used here to illustrate my point. There are people the world over with all different ideologies who can easily point to death, genocide, rape, famine, torture, poverty, slavery, the most atrocious things you can imagine, and frame them neatly within their belief that everything happens for a reason. Here's what I believe. Sometimes bad things just happen. They don't happen as part of some divine plan that we're just too earthly to understand. They just happen. One often unintentional yet devastating effect of the everything happens for a reason mantra is that it strips people of their creative power. How? By lulling people into the false belief that their life is being dictated, controlled by some outside external entity. When a person believes that, they forfeit their own inherent power. We all have the ability, in fact, the responsibility, to consciously choose and create our life experiences. Life's not just happening to us. Things don't happen for a reason. Things happen and we assign them reason. There's a profound difference. Here's what's real. Things mean what we want them to mean. There's a great freedom in that, but there's also a great responsibility in it. Once we fully accept the depth and scope of our creative power, there's nothing we can't do. But there's also no more excuses for the things we do or fail to do with our lives. So the next time someone tells you that everything happens for a reason, know that the saying isn't as much wrong as it is incomplete. It's up to you to assign that reason. Life is going to have pain. Don't waste it. Use it wisely by assigning a purpose to that pain. Doing so will help you grow, evolve, and become better, not bitter. It's the way we look at life that determines what we see. That's what I mean when I gently, yet continually, remind you of the one thing I'm certain of. everything connects. Love and respect.